Hey guys, it's Leanne the Kiwi Yogi. So today I wanted to check in with everyone, see how we're going in isolation, and obviously just take a moment to provide a space for you to check in and ground down, really connecting with yourself and what's going on in the inner workings of your mind, and also how that translates to other parts of your body, other areas, and how you feel. If you're holding tension through the shoulders, through the hips, if you've got necks or headaches, these are indications that you're storing unneeded energy and resentment in the body. So let's just start to come into the space of where you're sitting right now, or just take a moment to pause and find yourself a nice comfortable space. I always love to use outside. It's a great way to re-energize the body in the sun, and obviously connect in with nature. It's really sitting down into a comfortable seat, however that looks for you. You can sit into a chair. I've kind of not got my legs showing, so you can just make up your own mind on how you want to sit, in a chair or on the grass, kneeling on a rock. It doesn't really matter. You want to stay somewhere that's comfortable for you for just a few minutes. So once you're in that space, just really start to feel yourself settle down. Feel the lower half of the body to start to settle down, and the upper part of your body, so everything from the torso up, lifting and lengthening like it's light, wants to lift up toward the sky. Aside from the shoulders, which we want to soften away from the ears, and let the weight of the arms fall heavy. Close down your eyes and just start to notice the breath as it moves in and out of the body. Noticing any thoughts that arise in the mind. Noticing any tension present in any area of the body. And you'll hear me refer to your body as the body. And for this reason is because we want to disassociate your attachment and your emotions of your own body apart from your actual physical body. So even though it's yours and yours to hold, we usually have underlying emotional stories attached to those areas of discomfort. So it's really where I come to invite you in, just observing the body as though it was someone else's, but you had an inside view on what was going on. You could feel those sensations, and you wouldn't know what stories they were from, what they were thinking. You would just feel how their body feels. Start to explore moving down the body, from the crown of the head, down the jaws, toward the neck, and out to the shoulders. Continue to explore down through the arms toward the fingertips. And then draw your attention back up toward the collarbones before you make your descent down through the torso, exploring, noticing how the body is feeling. Noticing any areas of tension that feel stuck or tight. Continue down toward the hips and out to the legs, traveling down toward the toes. And back toward the heart space. Notice how your heart space feels right here, right now. Does it feel heavy? Does it feel buoyant? Does it feel joyful? Does it feel trapped? None of these are to suggest any emotion, but for you just to explore the various emotions. Maybe a combination. And now notice the space of the lungs. Noticing how the lungs move. Just taking that breath in and letting the breath out. Now start to lengthen the breath out a little longer, feeling the full breath come in through the nose. As you travel down into the lungs, feel the breath fill up the whole body with its energy, with its life force. Hold at the top of your inhalation, and then exhale, release the breath out. Again, repeating that flow, taking the breath in, feeling the whole body fill up, pausing at the top, and maybe even lengthening the pause at the top so you notice how your body feels filled with that new life force entering in before you exhale and release the breath out. Take another inhalation. Holding at the top, exhale, releasing the breath out. And now we're going to invite a gentle pause at the bottom of your exhale, noticing how the body feels to have released all that life force, that breath out of the body. Take the next inhalation in. Pausing at the top and exhaling out. Pausing at the bottom before you breathe in. Holding at the top a little longer now. And then exhaling the breath out. Holding the breath out a little longer now. Before taking the breath in. Holding the breath in at the top and letting the breath out. Holding the breath out and letting the breath come in. Just continue this flow a couple more rounds in your own time, sitting in your seat, feeling the sensations of the breath. Take one more round, taking that full breath in, pausing at the top, and exhaling out, pausing at the bottom. Resume normal breath, letting go of any holding, just allowing the breath to naturally come in and out of the body. Now turn your attention back to the sensations feeling in the body. Feeling the lower half of the body ground down into the mat, to the earth. Feeling the buoyancy of the upper part of the body. Head lightly bobbing atop of the neck, shoulders soft. Feel the sensations. Release the tension without getting caught up in the thoughts of the mind. Just feeling into the body. Slowly begin to open your eyes. Allow the space and the light in. And you'll start to feel a little more clear-headed, a little more at ease, a little more relaxed. It's easy to feel overwhelmed in times of stress. And it really doesn't take long or much to release those sensations, those feelings. And you can do it all from the comfort of your own home, in your car, in a seat, wherever you may be. It just takes a few minutes of that breath, of that conscious awareness to just drop in and allow your thoughts to just fall away, to dissipate. And don't worry if you get interrupted by a young child or another family member or a co-worker or even your own thoughts. That's the nature of life. We need to allow those things to come in for us to release them up. And then we don't feel a sense of failure, that we haven't done it right. And we can just feel into the space that we did for 2 minutes uninterrupted, which will, and perhaps grow with time as you set and extend your boundaries for your practice. So just taking that time for you, listening in. Namaste.